Hey guys, I'm just here to talk about Stage Fright. This is basically a new musical horror movie, I guess. It's basically about this camp, and there are, a bunch of kids come back to this camp. They put on a show, and there's a killer there as well, pretty much just killing off everyone at this camp while they're putting on this show. I guess, I guess that's what it's about. Yeah, this movie was all right. I guess it was a reboot of an '80s slasher movie. I think an Italian movie or something like that. But yeah, I did enjoy this. I'm not a person who likes musicals generally. I'm not a huge fan of them. The only musical that I ever really liked was Sweeney Todd. That's about it. But I did enjoy this. I had fun with it. I mean, it had some cool kills. The gore was good, and yeah, I actually really liked the opening scene to this movie. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, but yeah, I really like how this film started, and yeah, there were some pretty good songs in this as well, pretty good musical numbers. For example, when these kids first return to the camp, there is this really long song. I guess they kind of just tell each other about what school was like that year before summer, and just all that. That's pretty much it. And they were just getting ready to sign up for all their classes and everything. And yeah, this was good for a musical. For a musical horror, this is a good movie. I don't really think I had many problems with it at all. And yeah, we've got a Minnie Driver in this. I don't know if you guys know her, but she was, I'm pretty sure she was in Phantom of the Opera and a few others. She's never really been in a horror movie before. She mostly does those romantic drama type movies like Return to Me, Phantom of the Opera, all those kinds of movies. I was actually surprised to see her in this. I mean, she was in it very briefly. She's as the mother of the main girl, and the main girl's name in this is Camilla, and they actually this show, it's kind of a revival of a play that they did 10 years ago, and I'm not gonna spoil why her mother's not around anymore. It shows what happens in the beginning, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But I thought that it was pretty cool, a pretty good opening scene. And when you find out who the killer actually is, it's actually surprising. I mean, it's the person that you least expect. I mean, you don't expect it to be this person. Because this whole movie, there was this guy who seemed kind of obsessed with Camilla, the main character, seemed obsessed with her, seemed like he wouldn't let anyone else have her, that type of thing. And I thought that he was the killer, but then when I found out who it actually was, I was surprised, because I was suspecting this whole other person, throughout the whole movie, the whole time that I was watching this. But yeah, I'd say check it out if you're a fan of musical films, horror films, slashers, just any, if you're a fan of those types of films, yeah, I'd say go for it, check it out. I'd probably give this about a 7 out of 10. It's a good movie. I mean, it has some cool kills. The gore is, pretty good. The effects are good. And just an enjoyable movie, in my opinion. And I'd probably watch it again sometime. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got to say. Thanks for listening. This is, I've actually got 2 channels now, so I'm gonna upload this on both. Yeah, and definitely put the links to both my channels, in the description, probably. That's pretty much all I gotta say on Stage Fright. Thanks for listening. Peace.